So hello everyone. I think I should give you the full details of what the bank will ask of you when you want to create a domiciliary account, especially if you are in a country like Nigeria or Ghana or Kenya or any of these third world countries. What happens is the bank will ask you, number one, to get two people who will sign. They will give you a form, all right? And that form will have a space where two different people will sign. Those two different people must have either a domiciliary account with that bank or they will have a current account with that bank, all right? Yes, you can get people from other banks, but it usually takes longer. But if you get people with that bank, do it within 24 hours. They will activate your account within 24 hours. And secondly, for them to activate your account, they'll ask you for to provide $100 in cash. All right, 100 US dollars in cash. 100 US dollars is equivalent to 36,000 naira as at the time I'm making this video. So you should have like 36,000 naira. The way you will get the US dollars is you go to Bureau de Change and pay them 36,000 naira, and they will give you one note that is $100. You take that $100 to the bank and submit it along with your form. All right. The banks in Nigeria will never accept naira for you to change it to dollars. They will never do that. All right. You have to change it to dollars yourself. And from that account, they can never pay you naira or your local currency. They can only pay you dollars. Every time you go to withdraw, they will count dollars and give you. You go do your exchange yourself. Okay, so but what can happen is when you give the Bureau de Change operators the dollars, they can transfer to you instead of giving you cash. They can transfer to your account, which is what I do. I normally do. All right. Once I go withdraw dollars, instead of once I withdraw dollars from the bank, they are going to count all the dollars I'm withdrawing and load them into an envelope. I'll use the envelope, go to the Bureau de Change, give it to them, and then give them my account number. I'll stay there. They will transfer the naira to my bank account number. Then I'll go. No need to carry cash up and down. Okay, because one note of $100 $36,000 naira is just one note in US dollars. So imagine when you're carrying a lot. That's a lot of money. Okay, so that's just it. But if you are somewhere that you use any of the accepted currencies, US dollars, what do you call it, pounds, and so on, you will see it listed on your AdSense account. If you're somewhere there, then you can just use your normal bank account, the bank account you already have. Okay, now the next thing we have to do is something called Google Analytics. I'm trying to find the page where we find that. Yeah, so if you look here, it said I saying Google Analytics Property Tracking ID. So what is Google Analytics? So Google has another platform. How many platforms have we seen now? We've seen the AdSense platform for people like us that produce content, the AdWords platform for anyone that wants to pay Google to advertise for them, okay? Then now we're looking at the Google Analytics platform. So what is the Analytics platform? It's a platform that helps provide data on what is happening on any software or website. Okay, so let's assume that you build a website. You want to know how many visitors are coming to your website, which countries the visitors are coming from, what is their age range, which browsing device they are using. Are they using Chrome or Opera or Safari browser? Which device are they using? Are they using mobile phones, laptops? Which kind of operating system? Is it Android, iOS? Is it Mac? Is it Windows? Which kind of device? All right. What's the exact name of the phone? How many of them are using a MacBook? How many of them are using a Dell computer? All those details. Okay, what time of the day are they visiting? Which of your pages is getting the highest visits? Which of your links is getting the highest clicks? All right. how long do visitors stay on your website or platform? You get, so when they arrive, what's the average time they spend? Which of your content do they spend the most time on? So the idea, since I'm not teaching about blogging now, so I'll not go deep into all that. But the idea is that if you have enough information about uh, how the visitors are coming to your website, what they're coming with, when they're coming, and where they are going on your website, then you can redesign your website. Okay, redesign your website to improve in such a way to accommodate whatever the visitors are experiencing. A good example is, imagine that visitors are, you go to your analytics dashboard and you figure out that most of the visitors normally exit your website whenever they come to the login page. Okay, so let's say they come to a page, they read, after reading they click on the login link, then they exit. They don't go past that login link. What do? It's simple. You simply go to that login link and try to log in and see whether it works. You might be surprised that your login doesn't work. Or maybe you design it in such a way that it's so confusing that they can't even see the sign up. But what you can do in that case is you make the sign up and the login button the same, form the same. So enter your email or password, then you put two buttons and say, hey, you click here to log in or click here to sign up, depending on if you want to sign up or log in. Or you can make the sign up button to be form to be right on the page they are landing in, instead of them to click to go to another page to log in. So these are some of the ways you can improve your website. Okay, so let's say there's an article. Let's say the average time visitors spend on your website is 2 minutes before they exist. Within 2 minutes, they have scanned the page and they have exited. You understand? Or then there's one of your articles that they are spending 3 minutes on, which means they're actually cooling down to read that article longer than other articles. So what you're going to do is get right back to that article and do what? And make it longer, all right? Make it more entertaining, add more pictures, or look at that article and find out why people are taking longer time to read it than others. So you can write a sequel to that article. Example, if I've been writing about medicals, all right, and I noticed that the one I wrote about football is getting the most views. Let's say about how Messi was kicked during a football match. So what do? Okay, I'll go right there at the bottom of that article and put a link. The last paragraph there will encourage people to click this link to see the video of Messi in the hospital. All right, or to read about how Messi was treated at the hospital. Now he has been kicked at the football field. You just finished reading it. Why not click this one to go read about how he was treated? So you see that, let's say 50,000 people are coming to read that article. Out of that 50,000, at least 25,000 people will click the next link to go to the next page, which means I have gotten extra 25,000 visitors. And if I look at how I wrote that article, maybe it is the way I structured the title that made people stay to read. Maybe it's the way I wrote the article. Maybe I added pictures more than I used to add in other articles. What I can do is to start adding pictures in other articles, okay? Or change the title in other articles. So this analytics is just like a dashboard that helps you to see data about your site. So when it comes to YouTube, it helps you to see which of your videos are performing best. You understand? Which of your videos have the most views in the first 24 hours? Where do people exit on your videos? So if you look at if you say that the average time people spend on your videos is 7 minutes, what do? You can make all your videos to start being 7 minutes. Or when you're making your video, once you're approaching the 7th minute, you start screaming in the video, please don't exit. I have something for you. You know, you start telling people not to exit the video, that you have something special for them at the end of the video. All right. So what will happen is that if somebody is watching your video, once they are thinking in their mind to exit, that's exactly when you're going to tell them, hey, don't exit yet. I have something special. You get, or you write it on the screen, please don't stop this video. I'm going to show you something special, or a gift or whatever at the end of the video. So that's what analytics helps. So we are going to go to Google's analytics website, create an analytics account, get the ID, the tracking ID, and come here and paste it. That is how our YouTube will be linked to Google Analytics. So let's start. So we'll go to analytics.google.com. analytics.google.com. All right, so you go to a separate page, type it in your browser, analytics.google.com. You hit enter, it will bring you to this page, and it's gonna ask us to sign up. So I'll click on sign up. Hopefully this sign up is not broken like the Google the other sign up of AdSense. The reason why Google AdSense is broken is because Google recently, as at the time I'm making this video, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Google discontinued the Google Plus social network. You know, there was the way there's Facebook, Google has their own social network called Google Plus. So they stopped it. So the moment they stopped the usage, it affected some things, even though they promised it won't. So the first thing, let me zoom in so you can see. So the first thing this is asking me is my accounts can obtain. Okay, account name. What is my account name? I'm going to call it so if we're building a mobile app, we have to create for this. Okay, but our own is a YouTube account, so it's website. Our account name is Dave's. Okay, that YouTube account name I can't remember. So you are going to name it the name of your YouTube account name because you just need one analytics account all your life, all right? But you can have different sub accounts inside. So this is like a sub account. Let's say I have one YouTube channel, and that YouTube channel is let's say football. All right. So the name I'll put here is football. Tomorrow, if I create another YouTube channel that I call basketball, I'll come here and create another account. I'll log in, all right? Then I'll create another account inside it and call it basketball. Okay, so you can create unlimited accounts inside one what do you call it? One analytics account, okay? Then also, if you have websites and blogs, all right, any website you have, you can create an account for it underneath here and attach analytics to your website. So this is a setup property. What's the name of the website? Dave YouTube. Okay. What's the URL? So do we remember the URL to our YouTube account? Yeah, we do. So right here. What I want you to observe is that they have already put HTTP here. So YouTube normally has HTTPS. So you select HTTPS. Once you have HTTPS, you don't need the whole of this. Delete it. Okay, so it's perfect now. The industry, I mean, I don't even know what the industry we're going to be producing, but I'll just put fitness and beauty. So you know the industry your YouTube account will be in. So time zone, I'm gonna choose Nigeria for time zone. Remember, you can always change this. So this time zone helps them know how to report to you. So if people are visiting your website mostly at night, you will know. So they will know that this is your own night time. All right. You see, it's telling us to get the tracking ID that YouTube is asking from us. So I'll click OK, get tracking ID. Of course, you have to agree to terms of agreement. So let me scroll down so you see what I'm agreeing with. I must confess at this point that all my life I've never taken time to read this. It's usually long, but I usually click accept. Who knows whether I'm signing a death warrant? It threw an error for me. You can't see it, but I can look at the error. One or more fields contain invalid data. So where's the field? Oh, it's saying it must not contain a query. So this question mark is a query. So I'm just going to write YouTube here. Get tracking ID. Okay. So the terms of agreement has changed now because it's YouTube. Okay. Next. Accept this one too. Okay. The end accept. It's loading. Success. All right. So now we're at the page we need to be. So it's saying try the new Analytics mobile app. Remember, you can have this on your mobile phone. Usually I install it on my mobile phone. So if you go to Play Store or App Store, depending on what you're using, you just type Google Analytics, it will download for you. The same thing with that AdSense that we were finding hard to sign up on. If you couldn't sign up on AdSense, remember you can sign up using their mobile app. So you can go to your Play Store, download AdSense on the phone, and try to sign up from there. Okay, I'll click no thanks. Okay, so if we're having a website, look at what's happening here. They gave me a code. If we're having a blog, all right, or a website that want to install Google Analytics, we simply copy this code and paste inside the code head section of that website. Okay, but we're not using a website, we just need a tracking ID. Look at it here. So I'll copy this. All right, click copy, and we get right back to YouTube. So look at YouTube here saying we should paste. I'll paste it here. Beautiful. Click save. So it's saving. You can't see it, but I can see it. Okay, so it has saved now. That's the same way we would have done AdWords. We would have pasted the tracking ID for AdWords, but we don't need AdWords. Okay, for now. Like I said, you can always create it the way we created all these other ones. Okay, so see you in the next video.